Welcome to the Loud Lounge with Selector Free, and today in studio I have none other than Chris Dymond of Code Red. Welcome
Respect, man.
to the Loud Lounge.
Respect.
We're not going to do much long talking, Chris, because we know you're a hectic man. Let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
Where did the name Chris Dymond come from?
Officially, you know, it was Dymond before it was Dymond. That name was given because for sound, when I was younger, we usually play a sound by the name Third Element. That name was, I think it was from St. Vincent, I believe, originally. But then it branched off in Jamaica. But then the dubs were already there with specific names, and then so we kind of basically stepped into the names of, you know, that was already there.
The selectors names. Yeah.
Just like Silver, Diamond, Silver Big, Diamond, and something else. So I got the Diamond, and then up on the road I do my thing, I make my name out there and I bust up some dance in Jamaica and I do my thing. Until Diamond from Stone Love called me, and he must say, boy, people are call him for some dates, and I say, yo, you played this last night, you know, and you know, one book if you come up, people from foreign I call him for try book him. I said, I see a video with you I play with you I play, I hear an audio with you I play, but then I hear the Diamond, but at the time him, remember I play Stone Love, which was a more bigger brand than at that time than me.
Yeah.
So for the Diamond thing, most people thought it was him. So him called me and he say, okay, you know, you have to go put something by your name because me I get the whole of your bookings them. And I say, what do you mean? He say people are calling him thinking him is me, he is me. So that's why I just go about him. I say, alright, I have to change it up. I say the Diamond done there already, enough people know it. And it good because them time I make my name in the streets of Jamaica and I go on do my thing. So when I do now, I just add my name to it, Chris.
Chris Dymond.
Yeah, so I just add the Chris to it, and from that, smooth sailing.
So how long have you been a DJ?
Yo, from a long time, you know, little as a young youth, man. I mean, anything we do with musical thing, sound system thing, I try amplify it, any radio, anything. You know, moving forward now, you go school, primary school, high school. You know, I kind of learn the dynamics of it when I go primary school still.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of learn like a sound the day in my era, and basically, usually, with a leave all church, and them said me go church on a Friday night prayer meeting, and them think there's a little young youth jump the church fence and gone on my virgin mother bar. And them teach me how to play the record them and thing. But them time them short, you know, them make me stand up on like all the record box and create things. So me I learn it from them time that, you know, the whole vibes of it and thing. And from then I move forward and high school move on now and reach high school and playing at some party, some little things, some little fete barbecue.
Yeah. Them
time that we start playing Third Element when me I go high school. And then, you know, you leave high school and that was it. Maybe just decide that this was what me like.
Yeah.
I hit my love, I go through it.
So speaking on that,
yeah,
we're gonna talk about the other aspects of your DJing.
Yeah.
Because you're also a clash man as well.
Yeah.
That those don't know. And those from my perspective, we'll say the international audience, your name didn't really hit the frequency till you beat Trooper.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that night and the events. How did you feel? Stuff like that.
I mean, that was a night that was, I want to tell you that before that the name kind of hit the frequency because we had a from Boom Clash days.
Yes.
So it was from, and it come on to Clash wise, the frequency Clash wise, because Juggling wise, you know, it was all there. But Clash wise, after Boom Clash, everybody was like, wait there. Because enough people never believe, enough people never saw us in that capacity yet. Coded as always a sound, some fully loaded, some Jim Brown Memorial, who bad up them dancers still. So me I say hardcore Garrison dance, who bad them up, but on a full-fledged Clash like, well, because you know them dancers, you can play to remix, you can play to a customized dub, but for hardcore dub plate dance, nobody never really see Coded in that format before. So that was a surprise for most people, because we did very well. So I'm saying up to the semi-finals and thing. Clash with Trooper now was the next big thing. Overso. Big up the Overso promoter them that was held in Ocherius, Dunsey for KR Park. I mean, same thing, people are beat. Yo, them man, they're dead man. You can't, them clash trooper, rare. And it was a thing where Trooper at the time too, because without him know it, him caused himself that beating the car. Him was too confident to the point to Trooper attack.
He thought he already
things,
run it.
Yeah.
He already dirty.
Him attack beer things. I say, yo, them boy, they're dead, man. Wait till me get beer video. Me get beer things. Them man, they are dance. I deal with me wicked. I say, them boy, they got dead. I say, alright, everything go on, man. Everything good. Clash night forward now. And you see the results. I'll show you the video.
And I'm going to shake your hand.
Yeah, man.
You done it.
Yeah, man.
You gave, but we can also say you gave the young generation of selectors the view that they can do it. And speaking that, you know, you say you've been into it from young. Who were some of these selectors that you looked at in the past that you want to emulate and somewhat take different snippets of the styles to create who Chris Dymond is today?
I mean, generally, you know, you have the Firelings, you have the Mataran, because you all grew up with them thing that was more the dominant names you hear. You know, I hear about someone from Spanish Town with the drum machine again, with them name, I'm forget that sound there. Cataract it was?
Cataract.
With the drum machine, yeah. I think so. Yeah, Cataract them. You see? You have a couple of sound man we all listen to, and you know you get the cassette them time. Cassette or cassette.
Yeah, cassette was the one like it was what we would say back in the day, social media. You listen to a dance and you listen to a cassette. You say I want to emulate this.
Yeah.
And it's nice that you said there's certain names.
Yeah.
But let's talk about you. What separates Chris Dymond from the rest? What would you say is my star quality? What do I bring to the table that Mataran didn't bring, Trooper didn't bring, and Firelings didn't bring to set myself aside from them?
The advantage I would say I have over all of them, Zane, is the fact that each one of them individually are great DJs, selectors, and I got the chance to be, what do I call that now? Being the what do I call that now? The ringside seat, watching them perform.
Right.
So I could get to take a little piece of every greatness from their performance, their knowledge, everything. I got the chance to look on and see them in their greatest stance. So I could then look on and know what to take and make my craft better, myself better. So Mataran, Firelings, the whole of them, Squingy, rest in peace, the whole of them I could get to watch and learn. So then now you can only forward out and be better.
So well, we could say you're the next generation of what they were.
Because after that clash with Trooper, man, a whole heap of youth, it's like a door open and a whole heap of younger youth now in the business where basically the clash thing was on a down spiral, you know.
Yeah.
So when people say we know as a sound that is top as a juggling sound, I take on some clash and I do well and I perform and I tour the world to see me. Other youths now say, okay, then we can do this. Because at first it was a little gatekeeper thing, like the business closed, and it's only certain sounds, certain selectors, certain man name a call, and they do a lock.
Yeah.
And we can push down that man and show them, say, yo, we can do this.
So what I can say as a fan of the dancehall culture, I can say you have done something that many other sound systems can't master. I could say it's Tony Mataran, yourself, and we'll put Bass Odyssey in it.
Yeah.
Because guys that can also juggle tonight and clash tomorrow.
Few.
Normally, we found in the sound system culture, you're on one side of the fence.
Yeah.
But you brought both worlds together, and you one of those that have effectively done it.
And then we're the first, we're the only one to actually do it on the flip side. More sounds start out originally clashing.
And they are moving
and then,
to the
you know, the sound get big and then them expand and then they move into the juggling thing. And we are them stock clash and just go juggling. We were juggling and made our name great in the juggling arena as Code Red. And then clash.
Right. And then what I want to tell you is, what is your understanding that you're in both rings, but you have to understand the difference in juggling when you come to the events?
it is very hard. I don't want nobody see it and think it's easy. 1, 2, 3. And I don't want nobody see it and feel them don't need to give it credit for it too. Because it's one of the hardest thing. The mindset. Remember, you know, just imagine you're a footballer today. Tomorrow you're expected to go be a boxer. The next day you're expected to go be Usain Bolt. That is what it is like. Because you work tonight, you have to play for the girls. In a juggling world, Chris Dymond is the ladies' favorite DJ. So me have to pay things for the girls. After a matter on, is a Chris Dymond when you talk about young generation selector who are represent for the girl and who have that power upon women worldwide in terms of a party things. That is me, that's my feel, that's my comfort zone. We're going to play upon some rough dance and go on, yes. See? And tomorrow I have to switch to killing musically, attacking a sound, war, defend my sound, roughness.
Right, a different frame of mind.
No female argument can't work, none of them things. They have a bad up dance. You see me answer? It's rough. Because most people see me tonight and then it's a case where as we get booked, even some sounds get booked in at the regular juggling party. We coded is the full-fledged all-around sound. You're going to see up on an event like Sands, which have like 5, 6, 7,000 people. And we're going to perform after Rick Ross, who just done perform. And God, they're going to make Rick Ross the performance look like a joke. And we're up on a stage in front of like I think it was like 9,000 people at that event, at that Sands, you know, in Miami. And we travel with the Sands team. We go, you play some type of party that not the regular, not the average sounds don't get booked there, and they will still get the regular party thing, the hardcore dance thing, then the dance hall, hardcore dance hall.
So, what we can say from what you're saying, the versatility in which you have.
Yeah, difficult.
Yeah.
It's a thing where you have to condition your mind. Most people don't think, see it and think, I remember even the juggling too.
Yeah.
The music too, different. So that means you have to know say tonight there's some Dennis Brown, tomorrow some ladies, the next night there's some Bounty Killer and some Stagalag.
Yeah.
The next night there's some I put my hands up in the air. You see me? Some them dance, we have all 10,000 people in front of you and everybody want party. So it's difficult. It's a very, you know how you think it's easy.
Right. Now speaking on that, what has been your biggest date?
Biggest
to
date to date.
Where you said, you know what, I'm officially made it and I can do this. Like,
yeah, man. Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
The date that made me realize that I reached it or
the day that you reached it, and also the date where you said, I'm doing this. Like, you finally realized I'm living my dream that I wanted.
I think it would have to be a festival in Belgium.
Yeah.
Like, when you reach us and me, I say, boy, Jano, we over Europe there in some place, most people will talk around me can't understand them language. White people, you have some African, you have but that predominantly white.
Yeah.
And when we reach a festival, like, me I look upon a sea of people. In terms of me I look upon probably like 15 to 20,000 people in front of me.
Yeah.
That was when I say me have my own room around there, so my own trailer around there, so with the name on it, you know, so name, and you step in there and there's a big room, you have your champagne, your liquor, your toilet over there, so your fruits, your food, everything. You have me have my own personal security. Them thing that me I say, oh yeah man,
I made it.
It's like from everybody I tell me say select a thing, and no, you can't select no, because people look down and select a thing, you know. You being a DJ, people just them don't understand the work we're going like.
Yeah.
So me knowing when me I start from grassroots to me I reach a place and security I feel escort me go where me I go. Me have my own locker room like any big artist, anything. Me I travel and I do my thing and you stand up and look on like 20,000 people in front of you in a Belgium. That was the first festival. Other festival go on like we go Spain, we go but that the first one that connected was that. Okay. When me I said, damn.
Now speaking on you being a touring DJ, right? Touring selector, touring song.
Yeah.
Does your selections adjust when you go to different areas? Because you knew certain songs would hit different in Belgium than they would hit New York, or let's say Boston or Bermuda, or different parts of the Caribbean. So the next follow-up question is, how do you do your homework on understanding the songs that are predominant and hidden in those areas.
That is the next difficult thing to, again, where people don't understand too. Alright, so you go certain places in Europe, the hot dancehall songs, them don't know them.
Right.
You go certain other places, hip hop songs away, move them. Yeah, I go certain other places now that is because we are traveling crazy. Like, we've been to Israel, and we got Israel, and you're playing at Israel. Certain songs where them know, you don't never expect them to know. So in that case where you have to do your homework, it is a job. I don't want nobody see select a thing or sound system thing and feel it is.
It's easy.
It's easy. It's a job. Because you have to do your homework, you have to do your research, you have to study, and you have to execute. You have to practice, you have to prepare.
Yeah.
So we study in that era, knowing the demographic, knowing, alright, mostly Africans, mostly this, mostly that. Alright, that type of dance. The first thing I tell my agent, if anybody call you, ask what kind of dance and which other sound is playing. That alone let me know, alright, the date is coming up within 2 weeks time, I know how to start prepare for this event.
Okay.
Depending upon the sound, depending upon the type of event, where the dance name, like, you know, them thing they tell you how you prepare.
Now, my question is, as a touring selector, would you like to get to the actual place? Like, say this is your first time you actually been to Bermuda. Some promoters will bring you in the night before, but I see you came in days before.
Yeah.
You would rather do the days thing so you have an understanding and feel the vibes that are actually there than someone telling you. Because sometimes people could give you bad advice.
True that.
And sometimes, like last night, we're going to shout out to Wild Apache, you was down there. So you use other parties as a sense to get your awareness of what works here. And it also opens up your mind for where you can go in your selection, because you have a better understanding of what the crowd entails here.
Definitely. Most people see me and usually think that when Chris Dymond in our party, boy, I feel serious and my hard for your approach. Is because most people understand when you go to your job, when you step through your office door, you're at work. Right. So is any event space I go to and I go through the door, the entrance, I am at work. Right. Even if I'm not even booked for it, I am still at work. Because then it's a learning process for me.
Yeah.
So it's like when I step into an event, I'm not doing any laughing and the bag of chatting and me I observe the people. Me I watch how them. For me I watch how them dress, watch the age group, watch how them greet one another, watch how watch how them rock, watch who for face get serious if the selector talk too much. Watch which girl come for party, which girl are going, which girl is dip on them phone.
Yeah, which girls come to put.
For me, I'm going to an event. Before me go play, I pre the crowd. I look on the whole crowd like, alright, study everybody. I pick the is there any man that does dead enough screw up face and just dead and just stay so like him just dull the vibes at the party. Yeah. Him, I make sure before me left off the stage. Him bust a blank.
Yeah.
And any girl that does dead up on her phone, me I trouble her until she party. She have to enjoy herself. And so you have to do it. For me. I don't know about nobody else.
What we can say from what we just talked about, when they see you in a party, respect that I'm in my game zone with my game face.
In my zone.
Yeah. But ladies, he is a cool guy. You can speak to him.
Come for your picture, lady.
Take your pictures. Take your pictures. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Where do you see Chris Dymond in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, I mean, there's few places left in the world that I would like to go and play music. Seeing, give thanks, we have achieved
the blessings.
The most of them already.
Yeah.
Few places left. I mean, I want to execute those. I want to, the whole Clash Arena, I want to do, lock down few more big Clash. Juggling wise, I want to set the sound, my sound, Code Red, get some younger youth. We have some youths now where we are bringing. Because I'm not going to be one of them man where I go play sound and I reach all 60 odd, 50 odd, 100 odd, and then now let go of youth.
Okay, now I like that we touched onto this. How would Chris Dymond give like his internship?
I mean,
see how you're touring? Do you say, you know what, I got this young youth in Code Red, let's say his name's Mal.
Yeah.
How do I gradually give him the pace of understanding what this takes? When is he mature enough for me to give him his first international gig with me, to bring him on the internship. Because we find now with a lot of the modern day sound systems, guys are joining the sound, and the minute they get a piece of it, they want to go solo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The love fight kind of died down. The youth them, alright, it become now a star thing, a model thing.
Yeah.
It's like, back then for me, it's a team thing. Cause when I joined Coded, I joined Coded and Coded was established. I do the thing. I go fully loaded and them thing. The Coded already a big sound in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So when they reach out to me because in the little trenches them in Jamaica, me did I make my name.
Yeah.
And them did rate that, and them see my dedication. So them reach out to me to join the sound. When I joined the sound, there was already a selector there who was the head selector on the sound. See? Yeah. Now, me see that, me I go dance, me I get the microphone. Either when nobody in there, or when the last 5 people leaving it. So me now never comfortable with that within myself.
Yeah.
So me start, me kind of go back to my game of going hard and I push my thing. And go back a road and do my thing. Until my name itself became so big, Chris Dymond, that I could have went solo easily. But after that, I made the sacrifice and I slowed down and say, you know what? I adapted now and the role of putting Coded on my back, and I say, me at them time the Master League kind of stop, Rush kind of ease off. And I say, yo, Lank, I could push it forward to the sound. So I adapt, I take up Coded and say, yo, I nah leave my sound. Coded now became my business, my everything, my everything.
Okay. Now I want the young selectors listen to that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys get too boss, and then let's put it out there, they get the Mataron syndrome. Oh, I could do this, I could leave this and do it on myself. But a lot of guys need to realize in this sound system culture, it takes a team.
You gotta reach further with that team. God, you gotta reach further with that team. You now get certain dates. Alright, we go Europe on some show. Seeing? And we get check out a show like Ratatam in Spain where we got booked for. You know Ratatam you look on easily 45,000 people.
Yeah.
You alone talking and mixing and going out there and it not gonna work. Certain creativity, certain little things that you can execute to make yourself as look more appealing to the masses and stand out. It's harder when you do it by yourself. So you might feel like, yeah, alright, put it this way. You alone can go in and you're gonna reach, you know. But you say if you have a partner beside you, you have a shooter or somebody where you rate and wanna deal with the thing properly, you can go further. You reach places don't go nowhere. So if you want to do that, go on. You want to be selfish and do that, go on. But you see when time you have a partner where you know a brethren, no money enough to get between you, no watch no money, no watch who wear the shoes. Yeah. If you buy a shirt and you don't have that shirt, just stick to the love of the thing, which is hard. And enough you try with it. You know. I try with some selector and the man them lazy. When me I try the thing, mixtape me I work on, me I build a little mix, me I go dance with the idea. Them man just want to come with the laptop start time, stand up on 2 hookah and a cup of Hennessy and video themselves like some hot girl. The man them that love them stand up and study the business.
Passion behind the business.
So as soon as them get 2 names start call, the first girl see them and say, oh come here, I love you, man. You can't talk to them.
That's what you mean.
That's the problem, bro. You can't talk to them man them.
Yeah. So where do we see the brand of Chris Dymond?
I mean, further and further, and there's no limit. I don't even really think about that them thing. Because it's always good if you have a plan and a goal for know your achievement or whatever. But for me, I just go so hard that I don't really have the time for plan it. Me just go as hard as I can.
Okay.
Well, ease up.
On behalf of the Loud Lounge, this has been an interesting interview, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. This is the Loud Lounge.
Big up Bermuda too.
With Selector Free and Chris Dymond.
Yeah.